just almost dropped my phone. It's fine. It's already cracked, so whatever. This is already a mess.
Thought I could leave you, 'cause I feel my heart numbing.
Hi loves, Happy New Year. I hope that 2016 is treating you well so far. I know it's been pretty good to me so far. It's only been a couple days, but whatever, things are looking good. So anyway, today I'm going to be talking about my goals for 2016. And I know I'm being a little bit cliche by making this video, but I'm also trying to be more focused this year and really just kind of push forward towards the things that I am passionate about, because I really feel like in many ways I hit a huge wall in 2015, and it wasn't a terrible year for me, but I feel like a lot of it was uninspired, and I don't know, I really kind of want to push past that. So instead of setting just like resolutions that I'll forget about in a week, I'm making goals and making a YouTube video about it so that you guys know what I should be focusing on. And also I can go back and look on this at the end of this year and hopefully see that I did accomplish some of these things, if not all of them. All of them would be awesome, but we'll see what happens. Definitely leave me some comments down below and tell me what some of your goals for this year are, because I would love to hear about them and maybe we can keep each other motivated. It'll be a lot of fun. So my first goal is probably my biggest one and the one that will be the most involved, but I really want to move back to the Washington, D.C. area within this year. So within 2016, back in DC. For those of you who have not watched my videos for a while, I went to school at George Mason University, which is up in Northern Virginia. It's only about 20-30 minutes away from Washington, D.C. And I truly fell in love with that area. There's something about it that just lights this fire inside me, and I just get so excited and feel so passionate and excited about life and just ready to do things and be creative and all of this stuff. And a lot of the people that I met there while I was in school really became like family to me, since I was so far away from home here in Central Florida. So I don't know, there's just this special thing about DC for me, and I don't know if I'll live there forever, but I do know that I want to go back there and kind of see where my life takes me from there, because I really feel like that's where I'm supposed to be. So I'm gonna make it happen this year. My next goal is another big one, and it is to find a full-time job that I love. Like I said, I just recently graduated college back in May of 2015, and I've kind of just been fumbling along since then. It's not that I haven't been trying to get a new job, but there's been a lot of things going on in my life that have kind of kept me from really like continuing the momentum and like finding, you know, something that I'm really passionate about that I can do. And not that I'm gonna jump into my dream career, because no one does that straight out of college unless they're really lucky. I'm just hoping to find something that I'm excited to get out of bed in the morning and go to. So hopefully that is something that I will accomplish this year, but at the very least I do want to be working full-time, because I'm trying to be a functional adult and you just can't pay your bills on a part-time job. Sad but true. Along with finding that full-time job, I want to become fully independent as a person, adult, whatever you want to call it. I have been in some way, shape, or form depending on my parents my entire life, including through college, and right now I'm living at home, not paying rent. They pay for groceries, and I am starting to take on my own things like car insurance and boring stuff that you guys don't really want to hear about. But I really want to be able to say by the end of this year that I can take care of myself and, you know, kind of finally take that burden off my parents, because they've done so much for me, and I really feel like it's time for me to take care of everything and just kind of be a functional adult, because, you know, I'm almost 22. I'll be 22 this year, and I feel like it's time, man. My next goal is kind of a umbrella sort of thing, but it is to focus more on my hobbies. The first and most obvious one is making YouTube videos, something I've been fumbling along with for a few years now, and I've said it over and over that I want to focus more on this channel, but it is something that makes me happy, and it's one of the things I want to focus on more in this year. I'm not going to say too much about it because I've rambled a lot about it in other videos, but I really do love making any kind of content, and it just is really something that inspires me and I have so much fun with, so I want to focus on it more this year. I also really want to get back into reading. I used to be such an avid reader and read multiple books a month and just really be into it, and I feel like it teaches you so much, and there's something so peaceful about just sitting down with a book and kind of escaping to a different world or learning about a new topic, and that's something that I've kind of lost touch with, especially in our beautiful digital age where I'm constantly just like watching some YouTube videos or creeping on Facebook to see what my friends are doing. and you know, I'm not really spending that time with myself. I am gonna make that goal to read at least one book a month, and I know that doesn't even sound like that much, but with how busy I have been in my life, it is kind of a lot. So I'm gonna challenge myself to at least one book a month. If you guys have any recommendations, definitely leave them right down there in the comments. And the last thing that goes along with the kind of hobbies, free time category is spending more time outside and hiking. I don't know how much hiking I'll be doing while I'm still here in Florida because there's just not really places to go hiking. It's very flat here, but really just spending more time outside. One of the things that I love most about my personal hometown is that I can get in my car, drive for about 10 minutes and be on the beach. And I've been here for like 7 months, and I can probably count on my hands the amount of times I've been to the beach since then, which is just so sad because it's super close, it's easy access, it's a beautiful place, and it's one of the places that I feel most at peace and kind of can really process things and clear my mind. And you know, that kind of goes along with spending time outside in general. Even if I just go sit in my backyard, or you know, just go to a national park or something, like there's so much out there to be experienced, and there's something so special about spending time outside and getting that fresh air, and I think it's just really healthy and good for anyone to do, including myself. And I really am guilty of spending my days off of work and other like responsibilities in my bed watching YouTube videos or Netflix or anything like that. So not that those are bad things, I just want to have more of a balance and spend more time outside. My next goal is kind of another big one depending on how I end up accomplishing it, but it is to travel somewhere new. And I have no idea where yet. I don't know if it'll be a road trip to a new part of Florida that I haven't been to, or maybe across the country and finally go to California, since I've been wanting to do that for a few years now. But I really just kind of want to expand my horizons a little bit, because mostly what I have seen in my life is the East Coast of the United States. I've never left the country and seen another place. I've never been to other parts of this country. I've never seen, you know, out west or the Midwest even. And, you know, there's just so many things I haven't experienced. And I think traveling to a new place really just kind of opens your eyes and like helps you refocus things, and you learn new things and experience new culture and stuff like that. So I really want to travel somewhere new this year. I'm going to keep it vague because who knows where I'll be even a couple months from now. I certainly don't know. But I really hope that I'm able to somehow put some money aside and just take a trip and kind of experience something new. My last goal for this year is to continue focusing on my health, and this is such a stereotypical kind of New Year's resolution goal sort of thing, but I know especially in college I struggled so much with focusing on my health because I was constantly sleeping like 4 hours a night and not eating well at all, eating all kinds of irregular times of the day, drinking way too much caffeine, not drinking enough water. And those habits have still kind of stuck with me through the early part of my adult life. Granted, I get a lot more sleep now than I used to, but I really just kind of want to focus on staying more active and just taking care of my body. So we'll see how that goes. But, you know, it's just kind of a goal that I have for this year to just kind of be my best self that I can be, and that includes taking better care of myself in general. Alright, so those were my goals for this year. Woohoo, 2016! I feel like this has been kind of a weird rambly video, but these are just things that have been swirling around in my head, and putting them down on paper, or I guess technically my phone, because I wrote this list on my phone, made me actually kind of like really realize them a little bit more and like give me more of a focus, and so did making this video. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and maybe you'll stick around and see me accomplish some of these things. Make sure to subscribe down there to kind of follow my journey and all of the videos that I share on this channel. If you are excited for 2016 and any goals that you have, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I guess that's about it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
So I stay,